Hi, it's Mary again, just uploading another video blog to grads.co.uk. I just wanted to talk about an issue that's going to be affecting a lot of people out there at the moment, which is a lot of you might have finished your degree courses now and about to graduate in the next few weeks as well. And what are the options open to you now that you've actually finished? Option number one is obviously an ideal option, which is to go out there and get a job straight away, which is easier said than done at the moment. A lot of jobs now as well, they are scarce, but also they want to see that you have the experience first rather than just hire you straight away. So that leads me to option two, which would be maybe to do some work experience. The last option would be maybe going on to do a postgraduate course, a master's or something else like that. This option does actually it's quite daunting to a lot of people because they just finished education, they don't want to go back into education as well, and as well postgraduate courses are quite expensive and hard to fund too. One thing I would say, like I've just completed a master's, I think they're, for some people especially, really beneficial and almost necessary to what they want to do. It allows you to really go into the area of work that you want to get into in the future, into that chosen field. Kind of go on from what you've learnt in your degree and actually get even more skills. The issue, like I mentioned though, around postgraduate courses is how do I fund it? With postgraduate courses and no kind of like actual specified funding for them. So one option obviously is if you do have the savings, to pay it off straight away, but this is obviously for a lot of people not an option. So second option would be maybe to take a few years out, actually build up your funds, put some money to one side, and then in a couple of years time then you'll have enough money to actually go on to a master's maybe. Another option as well possibly might be to there's a couple of graduate schemes out there that people can look into. If you apply to them, apply for funding, they may actually put the whole funding or a bit of funding towards your master's course if you explain why you need to do this. Maybe it's more for research purposes, that is where a lot of the funding lies, but still there's a couple of options open there for people in the arts and stuff like that too. One other option as well is possibly a loan. The main one that people get is a career development loan. Again, it's not ideal because you have to pay it back and pay it back with interest too. The case would be then doing the postgraduate course and working a job alongside it so you can ensure that you can pay the loan back. You don't have to pay the funds all in one go as well, you can pay them instalments, so that gives you an option of actually working alongside, and that makes it easier because you know how much you are paying every so many months. So there are options out there to people to actually fund their way into further education. What I did was I finished my degree was in film studies, and then I found the course that I wanted in Salford. It was fiction film production, and obviously I was really keen to do it, so I decided to defer on the course. I got accepted but deferred, and just took 3 years out, just building up the funds, working a lot of temp jobs, a lot of part-time jobs, just making sure I had enough money to put to one side to in the future pay the funding and actually get onto the course. So then last year I just graduated and I found the master's course absolutely brilliant. I found it necessary to me as well because my degree was more into film studies, less kind of practical side of things, and this course was absolutely all the practical, making short films. Now I actually feel like I can go out there, I can make a film. I'm actually volunteering at the moment on a course called Film Futures. It's by First Take in Liverpool, and we are in the next few weeks, we're just in pre-production now, but in the next few weeks we're going to be making 3 short films. And because of my MA, my master's course, I feel so much more confident. I wouldn't have felt that way before, but now I feel like I can do that and I can go out and actually do anything really. And that is obviously the main reason of why a master's course or any sort of postgraduate course after your degree, why it would be so beneficial and useful to you. The skills that you learn will be with you for life and will hopefully get you into a job in the future, and a job that you absolutely love and that you want to do. So I hope that my words of advice might actually encourage a couple of people to consider postgrad courses. thank you all for listening anyway. Check out my other videos on this blog, and also check out, I've got another blog, it's a film review blog, but it's called Square Eyed Geek. It's a WordPress blog. If you need to Google it, it's square-eyed-geek. Check that out, let me know what you think of that as well. It'd be lovely to hear from you, and thank you all very much for listening. Okay, I'll chat to you soon again then. Bye.